Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF Friday, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 66. NASDAQ was down 3.5. You had the S&P's flat. Gold contract up $15.60, trading at $1,667 an ounce. Silver up 31 cents at $32.31 an ounce. Platinum up 10 bucks at $1,638 an ounce. Copper up 3 pennies at $3.82 a pound. Light sweet crude was flat at $103.07 a barrel. Bonds down 1.5 ticks, trading out at $137.22. Dollar index down 25 ticks at 79.10. Euro up 44 at 133, and the yen up 32, trading at 82.77. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? Okay. We go up 5 points. We have volume out here. Let's see what we got happening. Okay, so you get volume out here of 958 million. What that sets up is this. Okay, so let's take a look at this baby. We had a high out here. The high was established at the price point on Tuesday at 14.19. The low of that high is 14.11. We tested. We got into 14.10 today. Bottom line, you know, didn't make it up there. Closed at 14.08. Now, let's see what we did on a weekly basis. Okay, so on a weekly basis, what we did is this. We got over the high of 2 weeks ago, closed over the high. Got over the high of last week, closed under the high. Let me bring up the SPY, and we'll be able to get a better understanding of did it test on lighter volume on the weekly or heavier volume. That's what we're going to be looking at here. So on a weekly basis, what you had is this. On a weekly basis, last week you had 625 million. This week, 682 million. Prior week, 700 million. Bottom line, you do have a doji, but what that sets up is that, yes, you can get a test of the high one more time. How's that? Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What do you have with the Dow? We Dow get up to 13,224. If we go look at the diamonds, we'll use the diamonds, and this is what we have. And say, oh, beautiful. That's right. Thank you, all the tigers and tigresses keep me up to date here. It's a beautiful thing. We will go into the monthlies also because the month has ended. This is beautiful. Okay, so the diamonds are pushing with dramatically lighter volume. Now let's go over the NASDAQ composite. NASDAQ composite, this is what we did with the composite. She's flat out here today. The composite did the composite we did 1.7 billion. If we look at the 3 Qs, we take a look at the 3 Qs and see what we set up on the weekly, on the monthly. On the weekly, what we have is this. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's about as pretty as you get. Okay. The weekly, what you did, we closed at 67.55, but that's still over it for the week. Bottom line, it is a nice little doji up there, but that means you can go test again. Okay, so now let's do that whole exercise, and we'll go into the monthlies. We take a look at the monthlies out here. So, monthly setup. First off, in the SPY, this is what you have. We got over we are over the 137.18. That was from the May of 2011. We are into the downdraft. Let's see what we got to. 140. High price out there was 140.183. Bottom line is that, yeah, you're still coming in on a monthly with lighter volume, but you are over the high on a monthly close, which is 138. So that's saying on a monthly close, you can basically go test that high again. Now, let's go look at the small caps. So we have with the small caps out here, if we look at the IWM first, IWM closed at 82.81. That is inside. They're the first ones that are actually inside it. You have two different things. Okay, so check this out. The small caps basically did test, had lighter volume, closed underneath it. All of the above. That's on the weekly. That's on the monthly. If we take a look at did it on the weekly too. So on the weekly, we're at 82.81, and last week you had the high out there of 84. We got up over 84. We closed beneath that. Now, what it's going to need, folks, is going to need some action on the way downtown. That's what you're going to be looking at out here. We go take a look at the gold contract. Gold contract out here today, this is what you had. Gold contract, GCM. We're on M. We're on June gold contract right now. So 100,000 contracts traded, up $15. That little baby, if we put this on a weekly, you're going to see it's still an ABC down. It's a confirmed ABC down. Yeah, that's the bottom line. You get a confirmed ABC down. Dollar index. We go to the dollar index. We take a look at the dollar index. Dollar index didn't do much out here today. You know, it did come back, came into lows, rejected the lows. I suspect what we'll see out here next week is that we'll see the dollar index right now. It closed out at 79.09. That's going to try to get back inside the 79.60 area. Apple, good old Apple. You talk about pinning a stock at 600, and that was where the most amount of money, folks, could be lost on a call or a put. And bottom line is that they got it right at the, you talk about amazing. This is amazing. So the close out here is 599.55. What you did do, you did 25 million shares. That broke a smaller swing point of 21, but she is going into the 594.75 price point, has 50 million shares. So Apple's going to need a lot more shares as she comes down to that lower price point in order to break a swing. You got to remember something. Apple has not broken a swing in this whole run up. And, you know, that's pretty incredible in itself that she hasn't broken a swing. Let's go take a look at some of the high volume stocks out here. You had Bank of America up 4 cents. We had GE up 12. Micron Tech was down 32. We had Marbell was up 2. We had Best Buy down 109. Best Buy is in big trouble, folks. Let's go pull up Best Buy. You know, this is a replay. It looks to me like you got a replay of Circuit City. We'll see how she shakes and bakes. But picture something for a second. Best Buy came out yesterday. Best Buy said they're going to be closing 50 big box stores. They're going to try to, well, they are going to open, right now, Best Buy has 305 smaller stores in the world. They're going to try to open another 300 stores in the next 16 months, smaller stores. When you go through the airports, what I've seen is this, and this just cracked me up as soon as I saw it. You go by in the airport, and they have vending machines now, Best Buy vending machines. Let me tell you, folks, that's not going to fly. It's not even close, okay? When you go from a big box store to a vending machine, and they're going to open up smaller stores, you know, the Internet is eating these guys alive. And, you know, we'll see how they basically survive. Best Buy right now is at 23.68. Best Buy wants to run down to 16.42. At 16.42, you get monster volume. You get higher volume at 16.42, well, $2.50 is game. You know, so it's like, okay, what is their business model? What can you get at Best Buy that you can't get at Amazon online? It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We ended up 66. NASDAQ off 3. S&Ps were flat.